tired of spending a lot of damn money and getting absolutely nothing you was hoping to get? Head on over to MrMutCoin.com for the cheapest, safest, most reliable coins in the community. Use code GS for 20% off your purchase. Don't forget you can also purchase training there as well. Link is available in the description.
Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Jess. We happen to be on my girl's account. We're going to go ahead and log off and hop up back on our account. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplays today. And unfortunately, our stuff that was supposed to get delivered today to take away this echo and turn this office more into a nice streaming laboratory is did not get delivered today. So we're going to have to wait some time to get rid of this wild echo that we have. But nonetheless, man, as always, appreciate the support that you guys have been showing lately on the videos, man. Definitely mean a lot. We're just gonna go ahead and pick up 2 new players, add them to the squadron. A lot of people might call me crazy. A lot of people might say that's way too expensive, but dang it, you cannot put a price on a safety blanket. That's exactly what it is. We're gonna go on ahead and do it and get. We're gonna go on ahead and get the Football Outsiders kicker and punter. We're going to go Football Outsiders. We definitely know we're not interested in Chris Jones. We are interested in, however, in this bad boy Tucker. $500,000 for +2 kick power. Now, again, that right there seems like a hefty price to pay, but I have it, and I'm definitely willing to pay for it. And this punter right here as well. Because as you guys know, I definitely love my special teams. It's very helpful, very beneficiary to someone like me to go on ahead and be able to utilize special teams often when, you know, you play a very slow-paced, methodical game. So we're going to go. And I heard, unfortunately, that there's a new scum kit going around. But there's also, Justin Tucker does not kick it in the back of the end zone. Which is wild, considering most of the kicks in the NFL, like, you rarely get to see a kick return. Because they just boot it out of the end zone where, you know, 94 kick power doesn't do it. So, not really sure what will. But we are going to power these young bastards up. I don't believe he can get focus kicker, though. Which would save me. I guess it's only, what, five training to find out? But I believe focus kicker is 90 accuracy. No, he can get it. Okay, so since he can get it, we're going ahead and we'll lock him up with the focus kicker. I wouldn't have been worried about it if he couldn't. But since he can, you know, I will. But it wouldn't have bothered me if he couldn't. But this right here was a must. Definitely want focus kicker on my kicker. That's without a question. You're going to go ahead and add focus kicker right there. And now we have my man Tucker going on ahead and giving me a nice slow kick meter for people like me who miss all the time with a regular kick meter. So that right there is definitely helpful. And if you can somehow, you know, manage the, like, a Justin Tucker, I would take Justin Tucker over any running back that I got, over any receiver that I got. Like, give me Tucker over Tyreek Hill, give me Tucker over Walter Payton. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, there's plenty of options, receivers and all that. There's usually just one go-to kicker that's the head honcho, you know. And even though Tyreek Hill is a monster, you know, I faced Tyreek Hill where, you know, he wasn't doing anything because, you know, I'm locking him up. I got zones and safeties and Dion on him, but you cannot stop someone from kicking 61-yard field goal with 1 mile an hour wind going in their favor, or 2 miles an hour. Like, you can't do anything about it. So, just for me speaking, I know most of you guys are like, you're out your mind. Give me a Tyreek Hill, but for me, someone who runs the ball a lot, I definitely prefer to go on ahead and have a kicker. Now, I don't believe I bought this kicker on this account. I think I bought him on my I bought him on my second account, and then I traded them over. So what it is we're going to do is we're going to remove the chems here. So it's unfortunate that those coins do not go on this account, but we will be able to go on ahead and funnel those coins to my second squadron, And then from there, anybody I want, like Dan Marino didn't come out of my coins. That came out of my second account. So I'm going to sell these 2 cards here. I do know that the kicker from the Jets was, 300K? If I'm able to get 400K from them combined, 450, 500, however much it may be, then it would just stay in that account until I go on ahead and I get another player that I want, and I'll purchase him and trade him. But you guys know how farming works. You guys know how it works. But you can't transfer coins over, because if you transfer coins over from one account to another, then they talk about that's against TOS and all this other stuff. Even though you're transferring them to yourself, which is wild to me. It's wild, but it's their rules. It is what it is, But one thing that I usually do is, like, when the legends come out and I have enough coins on my second account, even if it's going to cost me a little extra, I will purchase all the pieces to the legend, and then like right here should be, I think, 5 or 6 cards, because I believe, or maybe it was just 1, because I know I purchased all of the Jerome Bettis pieces, and I traded him to myself on my main account. That way I could make the legend there. That way whenever I go on ahead and sell Jerome Bettis, if I want to do so, I can go on ahead and sell him on my main account. So we're actually just going to put up 2 cards here. Then we're going to... I still have a bunch of cards here to sell on this account. Let's go silver. We have so many cards. So many cards. And how many are we trading? We're trading over 2. So the same guy would make it a little easier for me. Clearly, I've traded him over already because the auction's not auctionable. So I'm trading him back again to my main account, it seems. But, we're going to be able to sell the kicker and punter again on my farm account. It's going to put me over 1 million coins. And then, next time I want a limited player or somebody like that, I can just go on ahead and scoop them up, send them over to my main squad. Like, that's what I did with Dan Marino. Purchased them for like 700 something K on my second account, traded him over, powered him up, and then when it's time to give him the boot, which I think is going to be soon, because you definitely want to go on ahead and take advantage of speed. It's very, very, very difficult and frustrating sometimes knowing, man, if I had a speedy quarterback, I could have took off for 15 yards. But because of the lack of mobility, like, I got to stay in the pocket at all times. And that's why, like, even though the quarterbacks are really, really, really good, you rarely see people, unless they're forced, unless they have no choice but to keep them. Like, you see some people, still rocking, Journey Wentz, because they don't, they're not, looking to put coins elsewhere, into their quarterback position. They'd rather go on ahead and get themselves, a receiver, putting together a team or whatever. But you definitely want to have some speed at the quarterback position, just because, excuse me, just because it makes everything so much easier. And that's why, again, you don't see many Kurt Warners, you don't see many of these slow quarterbacks. You're going to see people with the Cams, with the Russell Wilsons, with the, even like Aaron Rodgers, definitely Vic. Like, most people you see, they just got Vic. There's a reason why they just got Vic, because he's a freaking goon. All right, we're going to go on ahead and sell these 2. That will put us up over 1 million. And then, like, if there's a primetime player that I want to get and not wait for, like if they dropped, there was a fake one, but if they dropped like a Jalen Ramsey or something like that, then I would definitely go on ahead and want that Ramsey ASAP and not have to wait. All right. I don't know why, but the way I just said that, all right, it just made me, it wasn't me. Okay, 304. We're going to put them up for about 300 even. So again, man, just a little update. Again, this isn't like a video of, hey, we're purchasing a kicker and punter. That's it. But just like, so many things to come that I can't wait for. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to like the ability to stream consistently and me feel like, have the privacy of my own home to be loud and be disruptive and, be myself because cold quit. How much? What's his average price? His average price is 200. So since there's none up, maybe we can get one up for like 220. Maybe we can get like an extra 20K. Just because there's none up. Somebody might be looking for this. But that right there would be, 500K in a bag. And again, I still have a ton of cards to go on ahead and sell. And even on my main account as well. My main account, I have, sheesh, you want to talk about so many cards, man. We have so many cards in there. But, I'm going to be streaming maybe even later tonight. I put a tweet out that if I get 400 retweets, I would stream with me using Facecam. But I don't think we got the 400. Like I feel like it's time going ahead and get the face cams going. There's a lot of things I have planned now that I have my own home. Now that I'm in a very solid relationship, to do things like cooking challenges and eating challenges and things like that. Like a lot of different things I want to bring to you guys that I think would be fun to view and spice up the channel and things like that. So, but kicker and punter are added to the squadron. Again, huge safety blanket for me, knowing that I can go ahead and really, really, really boot the heck out of the ball from extremely far. And a 94 kick power, I'm assuming, can go on ahead and have me kick the ball from maybe no wind, maybe 39-yard line, something like that, maybe even 40, which is wild because if 94 kick power can do that, then 99 should mean I should be able to kick from like the 40. 5 or somewhere along the lines of that, or maybe like a 46 or something like that, and you add a little bit of wind, because 92, whatever the previous kick was kicking from deep, so maybe Tucker can do the same. I'm not even sure, but I'm definitely always happy to have me a monster kicker and punter. But I should be streaming later on tonight on Twitch if you guys are interested. I might do a video just saying I'm streaming there for a little bit. If you guys want to come through, come hang out. I think it's just going to be some MK just for a little bit, just get my first stream out there, and just to just to get my first stream. I haven't streamed yet since I've started, since I moved in, so that might actually be coming soon. But again, man, appreciate the love and support as always, man. Like, I know I say that a lot, but recently it has been completely overwhelming. Like, I sit there, I look at it, I grab my chest, I grab my heart, and it's awesome to have people in your corner that want you to succeed, and whether you've been with me for a few years or you've been with me for a few hours, there's so much love and positivity that has been thrown my way, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing seeing messages. You brighten my day. I've been going through this and that, and your videos are an escape from the world for me for 15 minutes at a time, and I just want to say thank you. And things like that help me because if you have, for the people that have been, I gave the example whether you're here for a few years or a few hours. The people that have been here for a few hours are they don't really understand what I've been through, mentally, and it's just been awful, and I know that providing content helps me forget about everything on my end. While I'm sitting here playing the game of Madden, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not thinking about relationship problems. I'm not thinking about bills. I'm not thinking about, issues with anything. I'm just sitting down trying to, play the game and trying to be as entertaining as I can, because the last thing I know you guys want to do is go to a video and hear someone else's problems when you have your own. We all go through stuff, and if you're having problems on your own, you just want to escape for a little bit, and I try to provide that. And me providing that, or trying to provide that, hopefully I do. I tell you guys all the time, it doesn't matter whether it's a win or it's a loss. You can sit here and go in my comment section and call me an absolute loser every single video, but honest to God, I'm not saying it just to say it. As long as, if you're going through any issues, as long as for those 15 minutes you watch the video, you sit there, you forget about everything you're going through, and at the end of it, if you want to call me a bum, if you want to call me a loser, if you want to say I suck, as long as I know that you forgot about everything you're going through, then mission accomplished, because you guys do that for me. My dark period, playing the game of Madden has helped me, forget about everything, and then, I have guys that will sit there and say, like, I really look forward to your stuff, man. It helps me get through a lot of things. You'll never understand, what you have done for me. And I'm like, you don't understand what you've done for me. But anyways, I'm probably going to start, by the time this goes live, I'm probably have been streaming already. But hopefully you guys enjoy, man. Until next time, appreciate the love and support as always. Really just can't wait till we get rid of this echo. Then the live comms are just going to start flooding your inbox. Appreciate the support. Until next time, base.